Good morning, students. Welcome to the online classes of class 9th Social Science. Today I am going to teach you chapter number 2, History. Students, in earlier classes, so many times I have told you that the society where we are living, it is full of problems, full of events, full of happenings. Anytime, any place can be famous for any event. Second, two words are always running behind us: socialism and revolution. These two words will be made clear in your mind today. First of all, you should see the meaning of socialism. What is socialism? In a simple way, if you see around you, many types of people are living. Some people may be rich, some people may not be rich. Some people may have maximum area of property, some people may not have. It means unequal distribution in society is there. Generally it is seen. Second thing, what the people like to do, every person wants to be developed by his efforts. People can do effort, but this effort is only possible if circumstances around the people, they are in favor of the people. Suppose if you want to establish factory, then which things are required? Simply license, property, capital, worker, transportation, so many things. If the part which will be played by the government, it is not played well, what will you do? It means if the government is not helping you to give you license, it is creating problems in your way, you will think that these are the obstacles in our way to establish the society, the industry. In other words, if in society people are unequal regarding property, regarding money, they will be living different standard of life. Who is responsible for that? Unequal distribution of the resources in the world. Socialism is an ideology which gives you the way how the society can survive by using its resources maximum and equally by all. This is called socialism. It means all people equally use things which are existing in our society this time. First thing. Second thing, if things are not in favor of you, if society is not supporting you, rich people are creating problem for you, or other people are creating problem for you, then you will simply think that this thing should be changed. If you are thinking about the change, many other people at the same time may be thinking about the change. What type of this change should be there? Any type of change should be there. It may have used the blood. Sometimes blood is not required there. Without blood, change is also there. Silent revolution takes place sometimes. Whatever. Any kind of change you want, what change you want, this change is called the revolution. Society wants change. If this change is done according to the requirement of the time, this is generally called revolution. In different parts of the world, many times changes have been taken place. If you remember that in previous chapter, that was French Revolution, if you remember, it was told to you that in society of France, different things were there. What things were there? Taxes have been imposed on the people who could not afford them. Which people of there were there? Poor people, labor class was there. And rich people who could afford the taxes, they were exempted from paying the taxes. And this became the main reason for the revolution in France. It means unequal taxation by the system. It became the reason for the revolution in France. France is not only the one example in the world. Different parts are there, different areas are there, and every area has more than one problem. This chapter will deal the problems in Rus. What problems were there and change have taken place. Secondly, when the revolution in France took place, it affected many parts of the world. How it has been going through there? Different countries, they were inspired by the revolution which has been taken in France. What changes have been taken in different countries? You have seen the change in India. You have seen in America also changes have taken place earlier. So in many countries, they have given example for change. Second thing is there that every time in the world, leaders are there, people are there. They are generally inspiring to do change. Remember one thing. Whole society does not become the pioneer of the world. Some people are there. They always push up. They always inspire you to do something good for society. And generally people follow them. This is the beginning of revolution in the world. Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Henry Vivian Desrosiers, or some other people, they inspired the people that people in every part of the world, they should be educated, they should be aware about their rights, they should be given equal benefits of the production, and they should pass their life properly and with prosperity. This should be the aim of the people. And the governments, they should help them. This has been the role of the social reformers in the world. Raja Ram Mohan Rai belongs to India. He got their education in England, returned to India. He has read so many books regarding French Revolution, and after reading these books, they took a lesson and they inspired the people of India in which way you have to go for your development. This was the role of Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Henry Vivian Desrosiers, he also inspired the people of India by remembering them, their old culture, heritage, and this was the role of that person to inspire for change in India. People are in debit of these types of social reforms. But students, always remember the revolution always takes place when ideas are there. What ideas are there? If you are thinking to change, first of all, you think in your mind. What you think? After change, what will be there? In which manner this change will be there? In which manner system will be there? How the ruling system was there? How the king will be ruling? These questions come in your mind. How society will be treating with us or with others? These questions are dependent upon your thinking. These thinkings are called your ideologies. In your chapter, 3 ideologies have been given. 3 types of people have been given, which have given way to society. 3 ideologies are there. The first is liberalism. The followers of this type of ideology are called liberals. What they are thinking? Liberals are those groups of people who think that all the people of society should not be discriminated on the basis of their religion. It means all religions should be respected equally by the government, by the people and by the society. Religion should not be the barrier of development for the people. Second thing, the liberal people, they were not democratic. It may be a demerit of them. What they were thinking? They were thinking that voting right should not be given to all people, and they also opposed the voting right for the women. You are thinking that this is not fair. This time, world has given the voting right to all citizens of its country. And liberals were thinking that they may be wrong, but they may not be wrong. Liberals has given the idea that voting rights should not be given to all. What actually they wanted to say? They wanted to say that citizens of any country should be responsible also, should be aware also, and they should be responsive also. Collective responsibility should be given to them. If the people are paying taxes, they will be aware about their rights. They will be taking care of the country also. For example, if you are buying something from the market and you are spending money on it, you keep the thing very carefully because you have spent the money. The same thing is implemented over the people who are thinking that voting right should be given to those people who are really aware about their country. Women should be given the responsibility of the home affairs. Those people who are paying taxes, it may be a way for their voting right, whatever. This was the thinking of liberals in the world. Second thinking has been given here, that is radicalism. The people who follow radicalism, they are called radicals. What they are thinking? Radicals are thinking that country should be ruled by the majority of the people. Majority of the people means, does it mean one committee should rule over the country? No. They are telling the fact that ruling system should be conducted by the participation of maximum people. Every community should take part in the ruling system. Then only problems can be solved. All the opinions will be welcomed and problems will be solved. The same manner they are telling. Radicals, they give the idea that if you want to do change, then there should be one option, that majority or maximum opinion of the people should rule the country, so that maximum people should participate in ruling system. apart from these two ideologies for the change, for the revolution, another thinking is there, that is conservatism. Conservative word means the people who think on an ancient pattern, old thinking. This may be wrong, this may not be wrong. How? Some people in the world earlier, they were thinking or they were of the opinion that king should rule the country. All the powers should be in the hands of king. It means they were favoring the ruling of kings. Second, they thought that church, old customs, old traditions should be respected. They were thinking old customs should be respected, or in simple way they wanted the past should be respected. New things they can be adopted, but maximum chance should be given to the old customs. But if old custom is creating problem for the people, then revolution becomes must. So this may be a thinking only of conservatives, that they were not in favor of any kind of change. In France, conservatives were there who created problem for the common people, for the poor people in society. They were favoring church, they were favoring aristocratic system, they were favoring the rulers, the kings, but the people, they wanted equal rights for them. This was the reason of revolution. Here, conservatives, they are giving their suggestion that in society, in a country, king should be there, religious institutions should be there, people should be ruled by the rich people, by the kings, by the aristocratic families. This was the thinking of the conservative people. Next thing that we will here, industrial society and social change. What is industrial society and what is the change? Actually, industrialization started in England in 17th and 18th century. After that, so many problems have been faced by different parts of the world. When industries have been set up, when factories have been set up, people faced problems. What problems have been faced and how the setup of industries created problem for the people. We will discuss over it. Whenever in any area, any industry is set up, the lifestyle of the people, it is always changed. How it is changed? Rising up early in the morning, running to the office, working hard for a long time you will pay and maximum salary will be given, and exploitation may be there, unhygienic condition may be there. It means you will face a new type of problems in your life. It will change your life. Earlier you were busy in your own business. Now you are giving time to the industrial areas, industries. You have to go according to the requirements of the industry. It means this type of change means industrialization has changed the life of the people. But during working in the industries, radicals and liberals, they were thinking that even if the people are working in the industries, they should be given proper life, proper rights. What were their ideas regarding the working? I would like to tell you that generally radicals or the liberals, they were the owners of the property, owners of the industries. It was the thinking of liberals or the radicals that laborers or the workers, they are the base of the industry. They should be respected equal part equal participation, equal respect should be given to the workers also. This was the thinking of those people who were liberals. Radicals also told that if we give importance to the workers, definitely we will be developing the industry. So in this way, in different parts of Europe, wherever industries have been set up, this thinking, it has been accepted by the citizens, by the workers, or it was liked by the workers, that in factories, if people are working, they should be given healthy atmosphere, hygienic conditions, good salary, less time, and all the things which are required for the development of their particular life. In this way, generally citizens thought that these are our birthrights, whether we are working in industry or we are spending time in other areas. These are our rights, or in any area, if these rights were not being given, there people were not satisfied. They wanted to change. But one thing I would like to discuss with you. Industries work according to the resources or the money present. Sometimes government of the country, it also plays a role to carry on the industry. If government is creating problem for the industries, then definitely workers and the owner, they will not survive. Here, when industries have been started in the European countries, people thought that the way in which government is working, it should be changed. It means the king, if he is favoring the interest of the industry, he should be continued. If the government is creating problem, it should be removed from the post. King should be overthrown. This thing gave an idea to the revolution. Next thing has been given, how the socialism came in European area. Two ideologies have been given in this paragraph. What ideologies have been given? Two thinkers have been given, Robert Owen and Karl Marx. What they were thinking about the socialism in society. I have told you the meaning of socialism to you. Secondly, what they were thinking regarding socialism for the people. I will discuss about Robert Owen. He was thinking that people should